to some special recognition awards. There was a few folks that really helped out this year with trying to get some... I forgot someone? Jim Toy, I've never heard of him. Oh, James Toy. I might have heard of the James Toy. Is he in the room? No. All right. So, Jim Toy. Stand up if you've ever taken a class from Jim Toy. In this room that's ever had any contact with Jim with anything they've ever done in the fire service, stand on up. I think pretty much everybody in the room knows Jim Toy, right? All right, so a little bit about Jim Toy. This is Jim's 50th year in the fire service we're celebrating tonight. Jim started, and Jim, I did my best with Diane to get this straight, so I hope we got it. Jim started his fire service as a volunteer paid call firefighter with the Bloomington Fire Department before joining the military. Jim was then assigned to the Norton Air Force Base in San Bernardino, California, where he was based at the fire department for his last 2 or 3 years in the Air Force, after being stationed in Taiwan. He was a crew chief on the C-130 cargo planes flying in and out of Vietnam. After the military, Jim served on the Loma Linda Fire Department for 25 years, attaining the rank of captain. While still serving as a paid call firefighter with Loma Linda, Jim accepted a position with the Banning Fire Department as a battalion chief. At this time, Banning's top brass were all complete. They had the names Sparks, Tinker, and Toy. Banning eventually contracted for services with CDF at the time, which meant Jim had to wear green and tan for a while. But he was okay with that, as long as he was still working in the fire service. After working for CDF and Banning, Jim was able to go back to the blue uniform and accepted a job as an instructor at the Cal Fire Academy in Ione for a year, which is why they actually moved to Calaveras County in the first place. Jim had always dreamed of moving to Lake Gregory or Big Bear in San Bernardino to go fishing, but after coming home from the Darby Fire in 2001, he fell in love with Calaveras County. He had conducted some classes at the Ione Academy as an adjunct instructor, and they finally called him there to work full-time. A few short months later, Jim was working at the Fire Academy. They moved to San Andreas, where he is now able to fish the beautiful lakes of the Sierra foothills. Whoa, perfect segue. Did you see that? Jim's position at the academy was short-lived, as he lost a position due to budget cuts after the first year. He was then transferred to TCU Cal Fire, where he spent the rest of his career until retirement in 2009. During that time, he was also an instructor at the Fire Academy at Columbia College. After retirement, semi-retirement, Jim worked for West Point Fire District as well as Murphy's Fire District, where he was a battalion chief and eventually the assistant chief. Jim semi-retired again in 2017, but continues as a member of the Murphy's Fire District as the first alternate OES Operations Area Coordinator, and he handles all of the wildland certifications for the district. Jim has been an invaluable member of our organization and Calaveras County as a whole, conducting numerous classes and helping keep our members in compliance with the training mandates that are required. Jim, it's been an honor working with you, and beside you, for you, with you, all of the above for the last 7 years of my career, and I look forward to several more. Congratulations on your 50 years of service to the fire service. So Jim's thinking, I worked 50 years in the fire service and all I get is a stinking pen? Well, kinda. That's part of it. Don't go anywhere. I need some help with this one. Turned out nice, didn't it? So, presented to Assistant Chief James E. Toy for 50 years of dedicated fire service. Presented to you by the Murphys Fire Protection District, January 26, 2019. Jim, because of your dedication to the fire service, I felt it fitting that we have a perpetual plaque in your name. The James E. Toy Excellence in Service Award. In honor of James E. Toy's long-standing commitment to the fire service, the recipient of this award displays an extreme dedication to leadership, training, morale, and the overall betterment of the fire service as a whole. The first recipient of this is James E. Toy 2018. Released.